Schlumpf of Bayport. This is very well could be a match at state at the end of February.
Well, how about this? If you were a top seed, you were not safe in almost any of these brackets. This holds true especially at 1-26. Schlumpf coming from the 5 spot. Had to hold off. I mean, had a huge comeback against the Dodgeville's Rhett Spurley in the semifinals.
Down by 4, start going into the third period and came back.
And the sudden victory takedown, it went 13-10. Sternweis, who just has this propensity to have clutch moments when it matters most, in on a shot early against the state place winner from Bayport. Sternweis, a state place winner himself 2 years ago, Steve, did not qualify for state last year. We'll have to have a crack statistician check it out. Placed third at sectionals last year.
Right on. These guys did a lot of upsets coming here. I believe Sternweis was a 6 seed, Teague, if I'm not mistaken. Alois Schlumpf, a 5 seed.
So Sternweis, a 7 seed. And he had to battle to get here in the quarterfinals against Richland Center state runner-up Ethan Haiti. Won a 7-6 to beat Dylan Weigel of Belmont Platteville a 5-0. So had to beat a couple of SWC wrestlers to get here.
Schlumpf with a quick takedown. This is where he's comfortable. Very good in the top position. Gets his cheap. I should stop calling him cheap, but getting his turns.
Well, it is a cheap tilt, right?
It is. That's what it's called. But I think over the years the word cheap has left the name. Now we just call them tilts.
Steve, I think over on a 3rd place, it looks like, or sorry, a 5th place. We did see there was not a match there. Rhett Spurley getting the medical forfeit to get 5th. The 3rd place match, we have a Parish of Cannon Falls, Randolph, and a Weigel of Belmont Platteville. It'd be Mr. Briggs Weigel. A lot of Weigels wrestling here.
Familiar name. Bayport wrestler still in control. Sternweis really hasn't been able to come up with that base. Those hips getting them so far pretty flat on the mat.
Oh, and Steve, this was a huge match. Obviously, you want the first takedown no matter what, but especially with these two, how many matches have Sternweis and Schlumpf won where they were just able to control the match in the top position?
Teague, now is this dangerous? Taking down on a Marshfield wrestler.
And we'll see. I mean, Schlumpf able to get up quickly, gets the separation, and a huge escape.
And my question gets answered. Boyce got the quick first takedown the first. This little slide by a 10. Good chain wrestling there.
Sternweis, 1 of 2 in the finals for the Marshfield Tigers, led by Cody C. Got Caleb Denis also wrestling at 175, looking for his 2nd bi-state title.
Looks like that's going to end in a stalemate. Well, Alois Schlumpf is able to improve, hook that leg.
Did not stop his emotion.
Popping that head out, and he'll be all right. Sternweis is going to hoping for a stalemate.
0-0 score there for 3rd place.
Well, hey, we got Ryan McGuire, who spent some time at the college ranks officiating, so I think let the action play out a little bit, Steve.
As long as each wrestler keeps working to improve, if they just start laying there, then he's going to call a stalemate.
And Schlumpf almost looking to lock up a cradle. Control is called, so now a 7-point deficit for Sternweis.
Teague, you and I have talked about us hanging out with the officials beforehand, and you know, last year and before, 7-0 victory, the match is pretty much over, and we all said over in the officials room, not anymore. There's really no lead that's safe with the new scoring system.
We got a 1-0 match over on the 3rd place mat. Weigel up on Parrish.
Sternweis, 2 falls, a tech fall, and Teague just talked about it, had that 7-6 quarterfinal victory, and then a 5-0 victory over Weigel in the semis. Schlumpf, 2 falls early, a major decision, a tech fall, and as we talked about, both of them have close matches, had that sudden victory, semifinal win, come from behind.
3rd period, a starting neutral. Sternweis needs to get a couple takedowns, get right back into it. Able to find a leg right away, going to that backdoor position. Now maybe it's Schlumpf here who's going to try to slow the match down. He'll get back on his feet now, looking for a go-behind. Trying to hook the ankles. Schlumpf is just so quick, Steve.
Yeah, he's just crafty in this position, right? It's almost like he's comfortable being here.
Hey, Reg, you got to score.
Bright yellow shoes. Sternweis just not comfortable in that position. He got in deep, got his caboose on the ground and head elevated and just wasn't able to finish.
Man, you look at this 126 and
Just deep.
a field full of landmines. To be the two to make it out of the scrum is an honor in itself, right? Ethan Haiti and Colton Koss at the 2-1 spots. Logan Schott of Kiel, Sade Grassel of Auburndale. A state place winners abounded in this bracket. And Schlumpf looking to put Sternweis in some danger. Steve, if you had to guess who the last Bayport wrestler was to win the bi-state, I don't have the fact on hand, but Jacob Ward would maybe be a good guess,
I thought you were
right?
going to ask me, Teague, and I actually knew that one. I was going to say Jacob Ward, state champion as a junior. These two wrestlers right here, both Division I, ranked 5th and 6th.
Love to see Schlumpf up 7, staying in on the attack with the low single. Now you're looking, still improving his position, but he doesn't have as much of a sense of urgency,
No,
right?
He's really looking to hold on. I think the biggest thing Ref Ryan McGuire might be looking for is a potentially dangerous with that leg, knee bend.
Oh, a dramatic finish over on the third place match, a 2-1 score, and Parrish from Cannon Falls Randolph gets third, and Steve, we have a Pirate as a bi-state champion, Alois Schlumpf from Bayport with the 7-0 victory over a John Sternweis.
As far as the team race goes, on the Division I side, that's going to help Bayport. Top three bring home some hardware.
And folks, some of you may be wondering, near the top of the chat, I don't know how active the chat has been on Rokfin, but Jake did put the order